bed with a cockroach in her mouth. The twins looked terrified. "Oh, what's that great big monkey doing here?" demanded Bertha. "She's not a monkey, she's an ape," exclaimed Eric. "Great big ape, then." "Gertrude is a gorilla we rescued from London Zoo." "What a shame that she will die too," remarked Bertha. The pair cocked their guns ready to fire. "I wouldn't shoot if I were you. You need to keep us alive. We know all about your Nazi plot," said Sid. "You know nothing," snapped Bertha. "Less than nothing," mocked Helene. Lightning and thunder struck outside. "Is that so?" said Sid. "I was in the army in the First World War and I know Morse code." The twins shared a look of deep concern. "We've been spying on you for some time," piped up Eric. "That's why we came here to Seaview Terraces in the first place." He lied. The boy crossed his arms together for emphasis. Gertrude copied his pose and let out a smug sound. "I say we kill them," said Helene. "We kill them right now, starting with the monkey." "Ape!" exclaimed Eric. Helene pointed her machine gun at Gertrude. Eric took a step in front of his friend to protect her, and then Sid took a step in front of him. Then Gertrude came around the flat back and stood in front of both of them. It was like a game of musical chairs. "Keep still," ordered Bertha, a troubled look on her face. "I need to think." "You need to think," taunted Eric, "because you don't know what we know. And that radio downstairs in the living room. Who might we have called on it and told all about who you're plotting to kill?" "Mr. Churchill himself, perhaps," added Sid. The twins' faces soured. They snapped at each other in German, talking over each other at lightning speed. Neither Sid nor Eric, nor indeed Gertrude, who looked mightily confused, could make out a word of what they were saying. But Eric knew they had spooked them. "You are coming with us," barked Bertha. "In time we can torture you and find out exactly what you know. Now walk." The pair pointed their machine guns towards the bedroom door. Sid and Eric took one of Gertrude's hands each and led her past the twins, out of the room. However, as soon as they were through the door, Eric slammed it shut in the twins' face and shouted, "Run!" A hail of bullets ripped through the bedroom door, narrowly missing them. Our heroes sped down the stairs to the front door. Eric turned the handle. It wouldn't budge. "Locked!" he exclaimed. Just then the twins opened the bullet-ridden bedroom door. They stood on the landing, taking aim at the trio below with their machine guns. "I have the key!" cried Bertha. "You are trapped!" "Gertrude!" hissed the boy, miming putting his shoulder up against the door. The gorilla instantly knew what to do. She nodded her head and charged at the door. Using all her might, she smashed it off its hinges. The door crashed to the ground. The three dashed out as a hail of bullets exploded all around them. Holding on to Gertrude's hands, they raced down the path. A series of police vehicles were speeding to a stop on the road below. As the policemen leapt out, Eric spotted that with them were Sir Frederick Frown, Corporal Batter, and the zoo's deadly vet, Miss Narl. "Seaview Towers," announced Frown grandly. "This is the place where the gorilla will be hiding, just as the poet told us." "Parker repeats everything," hissed Sid. "She must have given the game away." "At least now they're here, everything's going to be all right," replied the boy. "At least we won't get killed," said Sid. "We can tell them all about the Nazi plot." "Hello!" shouted Eric. "Over here!" Eric and Sid began frantically waving their hands in the air as they hurried along the path towards them. They were safe, or so they thought, but they were wrong. Just as they were a few paces away, Frown shouted, "Shoot that gorilla!" "With pleasure, sir," replied Batter as he cocked his rifle and took aim. "Stop!" shouted Eric as the bullets whistled over his head, narrowly missing them, but they didn't stop. Narl fired her dart gun. The dart hit a trunk of a tree above our heroes' heads. Meanwhile, still holding on to Gertrude's hand, Eric swung her and Sid around. Now they were running back up the hill towards the guest house. "Why are we going back there?" huffed the breathless old man, struggling to keep up on his tin legs. "They'll kill us too." "I don't know where else to go," exclaimed the boy. Just then they saw the sinister silhouette of the twins with their machine guns framed in the doorway of Seaview Towers. "Let's head down through the garden," hissed Sid. "Maybe we can escape across the beach." "Good plan," said Eric. So they took a sharp turn away from the guest house, to escape through the overgrown garden. "I've got Stitch," moaned the old man, and he leaned on an old stone bird bath. Eric and Gertrude continued for a moment without him, just the other side of some bushes. Looking back through the foliage, the boy spotted that Brown, Batter and Gnarl had caught up with Sid. Batter pointed his rifle at the old man. "Don't shoot," pleaded Sid. "Then tell us where the gorilla is," replied Batter. "I will, and I need to tell you something." "What?" demanded Brown. "We've uncovered a top-secret Nazi plot." "In Bobnaweegis?" spluttered Brown. "Yes, in Bobnaweegis." "Oh, now you've got me doing it." "You're a liar, Sidney Poit. Now tell us where the gorilla is, right now." Meanwhile, Eric and Gertrude had tiptoed behind the trio from the zoo. "Warm," replied Sid, as they were playing a game of hide-and-seek. "Warmer, very warm, hot, boiling." "What are you on about?" demanded Batter. "Don't turn around," said Sid. Of course, that was exactly what the three did. On seeing the gorilla so close up, they were startled. Batter fumbled with his rifle, readying it to shoot. Gertrude grabbed the gun just in time. "Let go!" shouted Batter, but the gorilla wouldn't let go. Instead, she held the rifle with both hands and swung the man round and round until it was nothing but a blur. "Don't let go!" shouted Batter. This time the gorilla would let go, and Batter went flying through the air and landed with a splosh in the pond. Then Miss Gnarl took aim at the gorilla with her dart gun, but Eric gave her hand a shove as she pulled the trigger. The dart hit Frown in the bottom. "Ah!" he cried in pain as the dart knocked him out cold. He slumped to the ground. Gnarl growled as she tried to reload. Fortunately, the vet wasn't fast enough, as Sid snatched the dart gun away from her. Then, with all her might, Gertrude lifted up the vet by her waist and hurled her high in the air. Gnarl landed in a tall tree. It was far too hard for her to get down without a ladder. "Woohoo!" exclaimed Sid. "That showed them." "Don't get cocky, we'll still need to make a dash for it," exclaimed Eric. The gang of three hurried down a set of steep stone steps cut into a cliff that led to the beach. For now, they couldn't hear anyone following them. The beach was deserted, as well it might be on a dark, stormy winter night such as this. "I think we lost them," said Eric, breathless from running. The boy looked across the rolling waves out to the sea. A deep sense of dread crashed over him as he spotted something slowly rise from the water. At first it just looked like a long, thin tube, a periscope, then a flag, the swastika, then the metal hull of a submarine reared out of the sea. "You were right, Eric," muttered a shocked Sid. "It's a Nazi U-boat." In times like this, when you are faced with grave danger, there is always one simple option. Run away as fast as you can. Run, faster, faster, faster. "Let's get out of here," exclaimed Eric. "Fast." "Help me up, lad," said Sid. "These tin legs of mine have got creaky." As Eric and Gertrude hauled the old man to his feet, behind them they heard the crunch of feet on the pebbles. It was the twins, their machine guns pointing right at them. "Put your hands in the air," ordered Bertha. "One move and we'll shoot," ordered Helene. Eric and Sid shared a look. "Are we still allowed to put our hands up, though?" asked Sid. "What?" barked Bertha. "Does that count as moving?" "Yes," snapped Bertha. "Put your hands in the air. One move after that and we will shoot." "It could have been clearer," muttered Sid. "Don't push your luck, old-timer, or you'll find yourself floating face down in the sea with a hail of bullets in your back," replied Bertha. It was a chilling image, and silenced Sid and Eric in an instant. "We are going to keep you alive for now, until we find out exactly what you know, and crucially, who you've told about our little plan," continued Bertha. There was a line of little wooden fishermen's boats where the beach met the road. "You boy," ordered Helene, "you come with me." Gertrude sensed fear. These two were spooky at the best of times. She wanted to go with Eric and began following as he moved off. "Control that monkey, or I'll put a bullet in its brain," ordered Bertha. Sid held the ape back. Eric felt that this was not the moment to correct her mistake. Under Helene's direction, the boy was ordered to leave the rowing boats down to the shore. The machine guns trained on them at such close range, escape was impossible. Our three heroes climbed into the boat, followed by the twins. "Now row!" barked Bertha. With Gertrude sitting between them, Sid and Eric rowed the boat out to sea. It was punishing work, fighting against the waves, but they made progress. The Nazi U-boat, which was bobbing up and down in the stormy sea, was now lined with what you might describe as a welcoming committee. A number of the submariners were standing to attention on the deck. At the front was the captain, a handsome man with bright blue eyes and blonde hair. He wore a roll-neck sweater and a peaked cap with a badge of an eagle holding a swastika. On seeing Sid and Eric, he looked surprised. On seeing the gorilla, he burst out laughing. "I'm Gorilla!" It was clear he was not expecting to see her, or indeed the little boy or the man.